All right, let's move to the NXT predictions before we wrap up tonight's show. Again, thank you everybody for joining us tonight. Don't forget, we'll be live again on Saturday night, everybody, for our Shoot the Shit and NXT recap show. So I hope everybody who joined us tonight will join us on Saturday night as well. Thank you everybody for sharing the show, who tweeted out and hosted the show tonight as well. And thank you for the bits and for the new sub from Peckinrod, and to the Get the Subs by Jimbo tonight, to Ian Dunn and to Marion Watson. Very, very much appreciated. It means a lot to us, and thank you so much for doing that to us, or for us, excuse me. And thank you everybody for coming out tonight. Nice crowd tonight, and nice interaction as well. Make me mod in exchange for no more trolling and follow. It's a better trade than what the Spurs got for Kawhi. You're such a dick, such a dick. If you turn Seth Hill, who would be the main babyface? Good guy on Raw, says Steven 2411. That's a good question. I couldn't think of it off the top of my head.
Kevin Owens.
Kevin,
why the hell is Kevin Owens your top pick?
That's a good one. Kevin Owens, yeah. Very good point there.
You barely use him.
I did not. That guy never popped in my head. That's a really good point. I'm down for that one. All right, let's get to the NXT Takeover. We have 4 matches. We have Pete Dunne, Killian Dane, and Damian Priest facing off in a triple threat match. Winner goes on to Survivor Series to take on Adam Cole. Matt Riddle versus Finn Balor. We have the War Games matches. We have the Undisputed Era, which is Adam Cole, Bobby Fish, Kyle O'Reilly, and Roderick Strong, taking on Tommaso Ciampa, Keith Lee, Dominic Dijakovic, I just call him Dijak, and a player to be named later, or wrestler to be named later. And then we have the women's side. We have Rhea Ripley, Candice LeRae, Tegan Nox, and Mia Yim, taking on Shayna Baszler, Io Shirai, Bianca Belair, and Kaylee Ray. I'm going to say Kylie Ray again. All right, we're going to go bottom to top. Pete Dunne, Killian Dane, and Damian Priest in a triple threat match to determine the #1 contender for NXT Championship at Survivor Series. Dave, who do you have coming off? I think it's obvious, but who do you have winning the triple threat match?
Oh man, this is weird because this was supposed to be on NXT, so they moved it. But man, this is tough. I want it to be in the match, it probably will be. I would love it to be Priest or Dane, mostly Priest, but It'll probably be Pete Dunne.
I think it's going to be Pete Dunne as well. I would love for it to be Damian Priest, though.
Imagine that match, Cole. I already said Priest would be a world champion. Imagine Priest versus Cole for the world title, man, on Survivor Series, which is going to be crazy.
Need an answer. I'm not going to make you a mod yet, Red Sox fan, until you show up to a couple of more shows. How about that? I think that's a fair trade. Baruski says Priest. Alex says Pete Dunne. I would like Priest to win, says Steven. What about you, Alex? Your thoughts?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's going to be a fun match. If the stipulation wasn't there, I would have probably said Priest too. But yeah, I think it's going to be Pete Dunne.
Yeah, I think Pete Dunne is the obvious choice there. But
and it's not going to be a bad match. We're going to make it sound like it'll be great.
So much fun. It's just, I don't know. Priest versus Cole sounds like a lot more fun to me. But I still think Pete Dunne and Cole have a good match.
Okay, fair enough. I agree with you on that. I think we all have Pete Dunne going over in that triple threat match. We have Matt Riddle taking on Finn Balor in a singles match. It was supposed to probably be Johnny Gargano, but he's hurt. Dave, who do you have, Matt Riddle or Finn Balor coming out victorious?
There can only be one choice. It has to be the Prince.
Oh,
he can't lose his first takeover match coming back. I mean, Prince Balor can't lose.
Why would anyone want to be a mod here? There aren't any bots or trolls here, so what's the point? For the most part, there's not many trolls. I'm actually surprised. Bots think I knew that was going to be gone once we moved to Twitch, but we haven't gotten those trolls that we used to get in Periscope. Wrestling's fake, blah 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 type of stuff, which is nice. It's just a nice comfort feeling when we can come on here and not have to worry about trolls other than one particular person. Actually, 2 particular people. I think we all know who that is. Balor, says Steven2411. What about you, Alex?
Yeah, like Dave said, I don't think you could have Balor lose his first match, so I think Balor's going to take it.
Okay. What about you? I'm sorry. I was about to ask
What about you,
What do
Tony?
you think?
I think I would have to agree with you guys. You can't have Balor come back with that type of debut and have him turn and do all this type of stuff just to have him lose his first match back. I think he defeats Matt Riddle maybe with some help, but I do think that Finn Balor wins this match on Saturday night. But does Balor win clean? I'm gonna say no. I think someone comes down and gets involved in this match. Possibly.
I don't.
All right, got the 2 War Games matches. We'll go with the women's one first. Dave, who do you have winning the War Games match on the women's side?
This is gonna be a tough one because how they got it set up, it's like it would almost be so obvious that the heels would win this match because the women's side just looks kind of weak, other than Rhea Ripley.
Mm-hmm.
Unless someone turns, I mean, I would think Team Shayna would have to win this.
Team Shayna. Okay. What about you, Alex?
Yeah, I think I do think it may be Team Shayna.
I'm gonna go Team Rhea. I think Rhea
Okay.
Ripley gets the win. I think she wins the whole thing. I think she'll be the last woman standing, and this is how we set up for Rhea versus Shayna for the World Championship.
See, if anyone's turning, now let me say this: I don't want to make it sound like it's a prediction or a spoiler because it's not. I mean, I could see it. I could see Mia Yim turning and joining Shayna.
Yeah.
And Ian Dunn and Bob Ruski both made good points in the chat, saying that Shayna has to look like a beast for Sunday, and Ian Dunn says Baszler never loses, which is true. Is there a way that she can lose tomorrow night or Saturday night and still look like a strong champion going into Survivor Series?
Yeah, I think like you said, based on how Sunday's gonna go, they kind of have to book Baszler to go in strong because she's in a main match.
What will Dakota do? You think she turns? I think Dakota. If they want to go the route, the only way I think Team Rhea loses is if Dakota Kai comes down and turns on.
Yeah, I mean,
on
I guess you could have the Baszler friend lackeys get involved. Dakota comes out. You think Dakota's gonna help the faces, and then she does her own shit, I guess.
Yeah, I think that's a very, very smart. I think that's a smart reason to do that. I think that would be a great time to change Dakota Kai. She's kind of in this little rut right now.
And I guess you can that way you have a storyline until the next takeover because I'm assuming that's when Baszler's going to face Rhea.
Yeah, I would assume so.
I think you could go a different route. Like I said before, have Mia turn heel and Dakota turn heel too, but because they didn't pick her, I would have had your guys back. I wouldn't have turned on you like Mia Yim did.
Oh, okay.
And then, boom, you could do a double thing like that.
It is not elimination type War Games, right? It's whoever takes the
pin. No, I believe it's just for everyone.
Yeah,
it makes no fucking sense.
Yeah, because that's what Steven said. Her team can lose the match, just don't have her take the pin. Yeah.
They're not gonna. I mean, that makes no sense for War Games because technically they say you can start going for pinfalls before everyone gets in, which makes no sense. But whatever.
All right, last match. We got the men's War Games match, which is Undisputed Era taking on Ciampa, Dijak, Keith Lee, and a mystery partner who will be named on Saturday night. We don't know who it's going to be. Dave, who do you think it's going to be, and who do you have winning the War Games match?
Sorry, Alex. It's going to be Kevin Owens is my pick.
Kind of has to be at this point.
Yeah. I mean, who else would it be? And I mean, they've won every freaking War Game, so you would think they have to lose one of them. So I'll go Team Ciampa.
Little Zay says,
they lost last year.
Returns.
They won last year.
No, Dunn and Ricochet's team won.
Oh, that's right. I almost forgot. Oh, okay then. Maybe they do win again. I don't know. But you would think heels lose this one just because they have all the titles, so you'd want them to lose.
It's Johnny Mundo. Get the hell out of here. Little Zay says Velveteen Dream returns to be on Team Ciampa to be the last member.
I think he's out till January, unless that's just the troll.
Wouldn't that be a letdown if it's not like a Kevin Owens? If anyone but Kevin Owens, isn't it a letdown?
Dream would be if he could, would be a good substitution. But
Marty says Red Sox fan. And if it was Marty, the internet would explode. The internet would blow up if it was Marty. Chances if it's Marty, I would say 0. Absolutely big time 0. There's no chance in hell. Just read Mayweather is coming out of boxing retirement in 2020. Oh, he must. I'm not gonna say he needs the money, but maybe he does. But yeah, that's.
Is he coming back for WE?
Yeah, Johnny Takeover for Johnny Mundo. Everybody.
Johnny Takeover's already taken.
What about you, Alex? Who do you have winning, and who do you think is the 4th member?
You'd have to think Kevin Owens, because like we were saying, like who else is there that like Triple H even says media call it's going to be epic, the reveal. So I guess they kind of plan to win Undisputed Era, beating down Kevin Owens. With that said, I do think Undisputed loses here for Team NXT, because I do think the wargames NXT like Ciampa team is going to be the NXT team with Riddle, so they probably want to look strong going in. I would love it if it's KO, and KO like helps Undisputed Era at the end, kind of just like throws a little something there, because we all know like him and Adam Cole are like best friends. So you could throw something there. But yeah, I do think Team Ciampa wins.
It's Shawn Michaels if he can find the arena.
You know what? You know who it is? I already know who it is. I changed my mind. It's going to be Triple H, and then he's going to challenge Cole for the title at Survivor Series.
Shawn will be perfect. With his vision, those 2 cages will become one. Johnny
Mundo and Takeover. John Morrison is made for a War Games match because of the shit that he can do. If it's Shawn Michaels,
he would be fun. Don't get me wrong. He would be fun. It's just I don't think he would be like that big. Oh my god, debut reveal.
I agree with Mr. AEW. I think the last member is going to be my boy Isaiah Scott.
We know who it won't be.
I don't know. If Triple H is saying it's epic, I don't know if it's Isaiah, but I don't think that's what we were expecting.
EC3, says Ted.
We said epic, not epic fan.
EC3.
Oh, God. Yeah, EC3. Poor man.
If you want it to be epic, put AJ Styles in there. But that ain't happening. I'm just saying.
All right, everybody. We're going to wrap it up. We went over the 2-hour mark tonight. Definitely, Triple H said it was epic, so Jinder Mahal.
It'll be Triple H himself.
I just heard Marco Stunt's a free agent.
Right here? Jinder Mahal right here. I'll play his theme song just for that. Jinder Mahal also wants the main event WrestleMania. So, that's that. What if it's CM Punk?
What if I find $1 million under my bed tomorrow?
The Great Khali.
Seth Rollins.
Y'all are fucking wild.
That would be crazy, though, I'd have to say.
Yeah, it would.
The Great Khali?
No, Seth.
Oh, Seth. Yeah, that would be a nice little surprise there. Thank
people
you,
would be booing
Marion
him, obviously,
Watson.
but he would do some crazy shit in that War Game.
It's going to be superhuman. All right, we're out, everybody. We'll be back again on Saturday night with our Shoot the Shit and NXT recap show. There's going to be a lot to talk about on Saturday night, dealing with the ROH stuff, the Jim Cornette stuff, any other wrestling rumors and innuendos, all the Marty Scurll stuff that's going around town as well. We'll be going over that on Saturday, plus going over on NXT. All the stuff that happened on NXT as well. Jim Cornette, since he keeps getting jobs, says Mr. AEW. I'm sorry, says Ian Dunn. WWE has plans, bigger plans. I'm gonna save that. We'll touch on that on Saturday. Let me save that right now. I just heard Tony and Dave teams in last place in their respective sports. A Red Sox fan, LMAFO. Oh, you're so funny, Red Sox fan. You make everybody laugh so much. But We'll be back again on Saturday. Hopefully NXT TakeOver delivers. It usually does.